I'm Tina. Welcome to Life with Tina B. And today we're going to be reviewing some products from Sephora and Tarte. I decided to change up the intro a little and show you the after, and then you can see how it all happened. Okay, so let's get everything started. So since we're going to be doing samples, I have this GLAMGLOW Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer that I got as a sample, and it's in Nude Glow, and the company is Hollywood, California. So if you guys can see that. So we're going to give this a go and see how this works. We're going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Matte Foundation, and I have it in shade, what do I got here? Medium neutral. So I tried this out, put way too much on, and I looked like a blank canvas basically. It was the scariest experience of my life. And I'm trying out the Beaky sponge. If you guys remember from my Amazon haul when I got my new brushes, I had used, and now I am. So it's more firm than some of the sponges that I've used. Like if you're comparing it to like a Real Techniques or, you know, a beauty blender, it's more firm, but I have to say I don't mind it. But so this is kind of cool, this foundation. I was worried about it being matte, but when you wear the proper amount and you go easy, you can build it. Now, the whole point of this is it's double duty, so you could wear it as a concealer as well. What I have preferred, because I've been using it for about a week, because I didn't want to come on here and just say, ooh, I hate it, or yeah, I love it, is that you can actually put it on and then go back in to things or areas that you have that are a little bit more problem areas for you. Like if you guys can see, I have, you know, sunspots, and even in one coat, they cover pretty good, but I can go back in and just touch them again. I'm not embarrassed about them, but I like the option to be able to spot cover. So for me, that's kind of convenient. So that's rather nice. And, you know, I've had a little bit of a breakout on the chin. So yes, guys, at 50, still happens to a lot of us. So as far as the sponge goes, I kind of like it. Blend down and get your ears too, because there's nothing worse than seeing a line. There. Now for samples, I am going to be trying something a little bit different. I got this sample for Too Faced Born This Way, and they said that you can use it for concealer, but you can also use it as a contour. So I thought, well, that would be kind of cool, because I've never used cream contour before. So I decided, ooh, I think chestnut would be like way too dark in the sample. We're gonna try it anyway. I have no idea what I'm doing, but let's see what happens. Oh my God, look at how dark that is. Okay, very, very gentle. We're gonna do this. I don't want to put a lot like with a brush or anything, because oh well, maybe it's not going to be too bad. Okay, so let's use a brush and let's see what we can do with this. I don't want to come too far into the front. I want to keep it, oh my hair. I want to keep it all around here. Actually, this might not be too bad for me. That's actually not bad. That is not bad, really. I don't know what I was expecting, but that is a really nice color, actually. I thought it was gonna look really chocolatey, but it's really not terrible at all. And it feels like this side here that's been on for a bit, it feels nice. Okay, cool. The Tarte Creaseless Concealer sample, which you see I tried one, and my whole reasoning is this is for, you know, it says creaseless and I have creases, so we should be friends together. So we're gonna see how this works. So I'm going to the 20N, which is light, and see how that looks. But I'm gonna do that off camera and then I'll come back on. Okay, like, wow. Wow. Okay, so I think light is okay. Let's settle this, and with the Magic Star powder, and this is in the shade Topaz, and we shall see how this baby sets, because this is where I run into problems, because like I said, this is supposed to be creaseless and I have creases, so this is normally the kiss of death for me, because it settles into everything and it becomes a yes, it becomes a it becomes a creasy mess. And wow, guys, that's not happening. Look at that. Wow. Okay, this is awesome. I know a lot of you have probably used these products already, like for a long time, but I just haven't. And remember, the whole point of this is to see how it performs on older skin, right? Wow. I know, do I look 20? No. But it's pretty, that is nice. And I have to say, the foundation is drying down beautifully. And even the Born This Way from Too Faced, the contour is actually, it's not even tacky. It feels really good. So let's set everybody, and we'll move on to my eyebrows. So again, I use the Magic Star powder on my whole face because I find that it doesn't settle into anything, and I just use a very, very conservative dusting. Okay, so I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera, and then we will get into some of the fun stuff as to why we're here. Okay, once again, I am with eyebrows. Now, the whole reason that I wanted to do this video is because of this. This is the Sephora Mixology eyeshadow palette, which I got off Sephora. And this baby goes for, now remember, I'm in Canada, okay, so these are Canadian dollars. This goes for $43, and there's a sale on right now. You can pick it up for $23.80. So I saw it and I thought it was rather cute. So you get it like this, it comes in a box, and this is what it looks like, okay? Sorry, my fingers are all over it. And then when you open it, you have that, which is really nice neutrals for the winter. and really, to be honest with you, I enjoy a good neutral eye, so I thought you never have enough. And on the back of the carton is all of the shades, and I believe all of the ingredients as well. That is something that you have to worry about for allergies. It's all there for you. Alrighty, so we're gonna do something with this. You also get yourself a brush, which I took the liberty of taking the tubes off. You get a nice fluffy side and you get, you know, your little pointy, okay? Some people throw these away. I do if I don't think that they're gonna be any use to me, but this is really soft, so I may try it. So for a transition shade, so I'm gonna go in over here and put that on the lid and take it pretty far up onto the eye. And remember, a lot of times when I make these videos, the one thing that I want anybody that's newer here to know, wow, look at this. Did you see that? Lot of powder, wow. Is my whole point of doing these videos is a lot of products you see and they work really well on younger skin, but older men and women, our needs are a little bit different. Actually, they're a lot different because of how crepey our eyes get, okay? Because I mean, that just happens when you age. And if, you know, you do something about it, you know, surgery wise, do you, boo-boo, you know? But for some of us, we choose not to. So it's important to find products that work well for us too. I don't know if you can see that. Look at this, all the powder. It's very, there's a lot of, what do you call it? Kickback, I guess? No, cast off. It's friggin' powdery, okay? So after that, I think in the crease, because I don't want to do anything crazy in case my husband and I are going out, I am going to use this brush that comes with the kit. And I think we're going to go into let's stick with this one section here. We'll go in this. I don't know if it's going to be too light for me, but we're going to give it a try. Oh, it's pretty. It might be a little light for me, but we'll see if we can make it work. Maybe do something of more of a neutral lip and then, or a neutral eye, and then we'll go a little bit more on the lip. So it works and blends very easily, and actually the brush that comes with it is very nice. So the shade is kind of a nice peachy beige, like it's quite nice. And having all the shades divided the way they do, it does make it easy for those of us that are not makeup aficionados, like, you know, a lot of people, because I don't know what I'm doing. It is very buildable, which I appreciate. And as you can see, you get a nice clean look, which I like a clean eye once in a while. So then there's this shimmery peach shade here, which I think I am going to put that on the lid. And you know my feelings on shimmer, but yeah, this is not the brush for that. I'm gonna try with my finger and see how that works. Because a lot of times you get more payoff just using your fingers. Yeah, this one's patchy. This one is patchy. I'll show you guys. So let me get it on here. And let's, like, to be honest, it's not even really all that shimmery either. Can you see? I hope you guys can catch it. Like it's cute, but it's not like spectacular. But then again, would I spend, you know, the $43 for this? No. But for $23, yeah, why not? So it's hard to tell on camera. I think it looks pretty. I mean, it's nice. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of that. Do they have like a lighter shimmer that I can put? Okay, they have this shimmer up here. I'm just gonna pop just a little hint of it up on the brow in here. Yeah, see, that one seems to be cute. The thing with me is I don't expect miracles, but I like to get what I pay for. And this one for $23, why not? Okay, now for under the eye, I think I'd like something a little darker. So I'm gonna go into this brown down here, and I'm just gonna pop some of that under the eye. And then I am going to put on mascara, blush, and lips, and I will tell you what I think. So, and we're back. So, one thing that I did have to do was when I put the chocolate brown under my eyes, the top was looking a little bit pale. So I went in with this really pretty caramel and just kind of blended it into the crease a little bit, just to give me a little bit of balance between the top and the bottom. And that fixed everything. And it blended very well on top of everything else that was already on the lid. So when I went back in and I, you know, went back in with this trio here to put back color after blending, the one thing I can tell you is the shades do go back in really well. The only one that I would say that I struggled with is this shimmer shade right here that I was trying to get on the lid. It doesn't really want to stay, and I don't know how much of that is my skin texture or the product. So what I can tell you about the Sephora Mixology palette is this. It has a 4-star rating on Sephora.com, and it is regular $43. Would I have paid $43 for this and then been okay with it? No, I would have been a little bit, not because this is not a good palette. For me, okay, my opinion on my skin, it is a good palette. It's not a great palette. So having spent $23 on it, for me, it was a good purchase. I will tell you the brush is really good. So this, for me, was awesome. If you want to know anything that I featured today, I'm going to have it all down below. So if you want to get it, you can. Okay, so that was for the palette. The Tarte Shape Tape Matte Foundation. I have now used this for a week. I'm going to tell you something. For me, I love this. Having dry skin, having aging skin, a little goes a long way. I like the fact that it's buildable, and I like the fact that you can place it where you want it, blend it out, and it doesn't, you don't get layers. You know what I mean? Like, you don't see see where you've added more, and I like that a lot because I'm not a slave to having to cover my whole face and neck if I don't want to. You know, like I said, I have those spots on my face, and you know, if I'm going to a function and I just want to wear my tinted moisturizer and use this as a spot concealer, you can, and I've done it. So I'll tell you now, because I usually wear the Bare Minerals, if you do this together, it actually works, okay? So just an FYI for you. Now this from Tarte was $51, and they had it on sale for $33, but also too, you can get, right now they got a buy one get one, so you get 50% off when you use the code BOGO50. So if you guys are interested in this, now is the time, okay? The Hollywood, California Glam Glow Moisturizer, it's a nice moisturizer. I'm glad I got the sample. Would I go out and purchase this? No. I will put the price of the actual one down below for you, since, like I said, I only got this as a sample. And the reason being is the smell. It's very sickly sweet, like I said, like it smells like a creamsicle. And so you guys understand, like this smells like, well, in Canada we say cotton candy, but candy floss, wherever you are, okay? But it's so, like, it's such a hint of a smell that, and it goes away. See, but this is very powerful. Like, it's really strong. And for that reason, I would not purchase it. But if you like it, that smell, it's a great moisturizer. And the Born This Way samples that I got, the multi-use concealer, I'm just showing you the sample paper. I gotta be honest, I'm probably going to purchase the cream. What shade did I use now? I just want to be able to tell you. Yeah, I used Chestnut as a contour, and I have to say I like that better for me than a powder. I found it's more moisturizing. It like melted into my skin. I love how it laid, like it was beautiful. So this is definitely going to be a future purchase for me. I will also put the price for this down below. The Tarte Creaseless Concealer, it's great. Like, I mean, it's nice. Would I get this over the Magic Star Concealer? No. And I know that may come as a surprise to a lot of people, but I'm going to tell you why. First off, I think if you are a whole lot darker under your eyes, then maybe it's something that you need. I'm not. This hides my fine lines better, okay? And also too, my eyes water, and I had to actually touch up in here because my eye had started watering and it completely took away the coverage. Where with the Magic Star Concealer, I can just get a beauty blender and kind of touch it up, and it will, you know, I hate using the term right itself, but it did. So that will probably not be something I would purchase again. Is it not a good product? It's fabulous. It's just, it's not meeting my needs. So for anybody else, like everything else, I will put out all the information down below for you to purchase. And as for the rest of my face, let's see. I'm still plugging away with The, the e.l.f. Cosmetics for my eyebrows, I refuse to not let this happen. Like, I want it to work so badly. So I'm still, the opinion's still out on this. Let's leave it at that. My usual Maybelline for blush. What else did I put on? Oh, for mascara, we have the Telescopic from L'Oreal. Very nice, very light. I didn't want anything too heavy today. And for my lips, I used the Steve Laurent lip liner in Vogue, and then I topped it off with the Sephora Melting Lip Click. If you guys can manage to get yourselves one of these are fabulous, okay? This is in the shade Caramel, and basically it's just a click. And as you can see, it's just a beautiful kiss of color. And I love these because you could just pop it in your purse, and even if you've worn another lipstick and you know it's worn off from dinner, whatever, you can pop this on and it's such a great neutral. And I know I've said to you guys, oh, I like this neutral, I like this neutral. I like having choices. This one is great and it's cost effective. I will also put this down below. I'm hoping they still sell this, because if you don't, Sephora, you need to sell this still. And that, guys, is the end of today's video. Finally, if you made it through everything, I'm so appreciative. And please like this video, subscribe, share it with your friends. And if you're new here, welcome. If you want to follow my other social media, everything's listed below. Email me anything. If you have any ideas for future videos or future products, please leave them down below and let me know. And I will see you again in the next one. I love you like mad. Bye for now.